Class, let's get started on week 5. Week 5 is based around helping you design your website, and so it'll get into some of the finer points with this second one in our credit card payments. But our first topic will be just general site design guidelines to help you understand where to go with your website design. There will also be a reflection, and this last one is student feedback to instructor. There's no points associated with it, but I will make a personal plea that you take a minute to fill that out. That is always very, very helpful to me to see what's working for you, what's not, what I can do differently to better assist and respond to your needs in the course. So I always appreciate this student feedback to instructor tab. So we'll start with these site design guidelines. This is to walk you through just generally what you'll see in different components of a website that make it more effective. You'll see there's this reading on here which gives you 2017 web design trends. Those are certainly still in effect in 2020. Web design does evolve rapidly, but there are some good principles there. So what you want to do for this is to research 2 successful websites that operate under a similar business model to you. So if you've chosen affiliate model, or if you're manufacturing some specific product, find somebody who does it well. And the beautiful thing about online is that anything that someone else has established that you like, you have a good chance to replicate that on your website. And rather than have a trademark or a copyright stamp on that, it's available for you to implement in your website. And I really like that about online businesses and different websites. If someone has a good idea, others can use it, and what it does is it improves website standards for everybody. And I think that's one of the reasons why web business and websites evolve so rapidly, is that someone has a great idea and they'll certainly get some benefit out of being the first, but it's replicatable to other sites as well. So that's the idea we're trying to capitalize on here, is that you will pick out a couple different websites, and then on a Word document in an essay you will list those 2 URLs, 5 similarities and why you think they have those similarities, and then pick one of the websites that will be a good pattern for your site, explain why you chose it, and describe 4 pages that you are going to include in your website and provide your rationale. So for example, I have picked a very common website, and that is, let me move my screen over here so you can see, apple.com, known for their design in their products or in their website. And you can't see the whole screen here because of the limitations of my screencast, but you can see some design elements. I like that they have this navigation across the top in similar color, a little different there, so you understand those are navigational links, but all of it is very clean. What you can't see that's on the outside of this screen is just a lot of blank space, and so your eye is drawn to one key component that they want you to see, which is their main product. Right now it's their Apple Watch Series 6, and if I scroll down I have a little description of it, and I can purchase this right here from the home page. And so Apple is a very product driven company, and what they're trying to accomplish with their website is to drive you to a specific product with these beautiful pictures of it, sort of larger than life, a small description, and then an opportunity to purchase. Now Apple is a very well-known company, obviously. Your company will not be well known when you launch, and so it will be helpful to have some sort of tagline or description about what your company is, what you're about, what you offer. The question I always encourage students to ask, and you'll probably hear this from me a couple times this semester, but what do you offer that no one else can? And that's a question you want to ask yourself as you start your business. But you can offer something that no other business can. The question is, what is it, and how do you emphasize that here on your home page somehow? So that will be our assignment. Notice there's no quantify and compare spreadsheet. It's simply your your essay for this assignment. You'll have your discussion board on site design guidelines, and then we'll jump into credit card payments. For this assignment, you will use PayPal. And I am aware that there are many different products out there. We're choosing PayPal just so you get into the experience of taking a third-party payment function and integrating it into your website and understanding how that works. So you can watch this video on PayPal. It helps you understand a little bit more about the product. But what you'll do for this assignment is you'll go and you will generate a PayPal button and the HTML code behind it for your website as if you were going to use it. You can choose to use it or not. That's these optional next steps, is to actually integrate it into your website. That is not required, but what you do need to do is to generate that button from PayPal and the HTML code behind it that allows it to function, and then put that in a Word document and then answer these questions. I love the way this assignment ends, is to ask 3 questions that you need to have answered to know if this button will really work for your business. Anytime you're integrating something new on your website, it is great to follow that exercise. Think ahead, be proactive. How will this new function on my website work for my customers? What do I need to know about it in order to make it successful? So again, just an essay for this assignment, not a quantify and compare analysis. So that will be it. I do like the assignments this week. It's less intensive. I think in weeks past, weeks 2 through 4 are very, very involved as you're really getting some core functions of the class started, and we get into a little bit more of a rhythm now with more straightforward assignments and really focused on key functions of your site and of your business. So if you have questions on these, please reach out. I'm happy to walk through any of the finer points of site design requirements and credit card payments. And again, I'll remind you about this student feedback. I would love to hear from you and how this semester is going for you thus far. Thanks, everyone.